Here in my hand I hold 700,000 cents. And with this money, hopefully we're gonna buy two of the most iconic Irish cars you can find. So yeah, let's get into it, and we got a long drive ahead of us with a few stops in between. So we've got the big rig today, thanks to our friend Gary Dunn for lending it, so we can get these two cars in one trip. And because I'm not trusted with driving such a machine like this, we're here with Craig.
Only I'd be trusted with a machine like this, Josh.
And you know what, I'm not even trusted with this money. I'm going to give this money to you because you are the bartering king. And truth be told, we don't have enough money to buy these two cars if we're to go by the advert. So Craig, that one's on you.
Shouldn't be an issue.
And the starlet on the back is only because we're doing a favour for Jay at PTG. So first up, position, tint and graphics. When working on your vehicle, it's important to use the right tools. And the same should apply to when grooming yourself. Which is why I'd like to thank Manscaped for sponsoring this video, the men's lifestyle brand that is revolutionising the landscape of men's grooming. So now we have the tool to, well, shave around our tools. Manscaped is used by more than 10 million men around the world, so it's pretty clear they've mastered the art of producing the superior men's grooming and hygiene tool for your family jewels. And if I've got my maths right, that's over 20 million balls in the mix. The Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra, they've taken grooming precision to a whole new level with the next gen dual skin safe blade heads. Now accompanied by an upgraded trimmer blade and interchangeable foil blades for enhanced performance. The upgraded trimmer blade offers longer, rounder, wider teeth which cuts through hair with ease and incredibly gentle on your skin. But here's the real showstopper. The foil blade is designed to go beyond the boundaries of your typical trimmer to leave you with a finish that's irresistibly sleek and utterly bare. But Manscaped doesn't stop right there with just grooming your balls, because you've got the Weed Whacker 2.0, which is for your nostrils. I think I could do with a bit of a trim. Quick and easy as that. This is honestly a great product and a great brand. And if you want to get your hands on the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra, then head over to manscaped.com. And if you use our promo code DRIFT, which I'll put down below, you get 20% off and you get free international shipping. They're even going to throw in 2 free gifts for you, which is some Manscaped boxer shorts and a nice bag for you to put all your Manscaped stuff in. Once again, I would like to thank Manscaped for sponsoring this video and sending us their amazing product. But now, let's get back into the video. Okay, so just arrived at first location and we're greeted by the security, is it?
Security. Alright lads.
Any cars for sale? Okay, so I'm gonna have to be very careful on this video because with this particular car we may have insulted the fan base of this car a little bit. So as we're going to be new owners of it, we're proud owners of this specific car. Well, I guess we, I fly went in my mouth, but you guys have been asking for it, and well, we are delivering on this case, I think. Okay, so we're not going to film the bartering process for obvious reasons, because we don't know how much we're going to get it for, but so it's up for 4 grand.
I reckon we get it for 3.5 is a nice number, nice round number, I'd say.
So I'll give you go 3.5 and try and hardball. Also, nice cars there. Right, hopefully we cut back to owning this car.
A few moments later.
Okay, so deal's done, Craig. And well, you guys said that you'd never, or we said you'd never see it on the channel, but we are the proud owners of an IS200.
It isn't official until. Look at that.
So 3.5 grand, we have all this glory. What are we looking at?
Red Lexus.
I'm not gonna lie, I literally know nothing about any of these. So Mark is the gentleman that's sold us this glorious beast.
Well, there's not really a whole lot to say about it. Just a red Lexus SE 2002. A lot of boys will probably be fairly upset seeing it go into your hands, but Yeah, sure, look, I'm sure you'll have good fun with it anyway. It's a good original clean car, one owner from new and 120,000 miles, so.
One owner from new.
Yeah, one owner from new, so it's a well looked after car.
We haven't said the reason of why we're buying these cars yet. We'll let you know a little further down the line in this episode. But yeah, I've got a feeling, yeah. Are we taking a good IS200 off the road here?
Yeah, definitely so. There'll be a few tears now in a couple of weeks when they see what's going to happen, but it'll bring a few smiles to people's face as well, so I think they'll be happy all in. But yeah, that's it anyways.
I'm just saying, there's a little bit of rust. I'm not sure how mint she is.
That's mint for Alex now, in fairness, so it is. Yeah, that's kind of to be expected with them all now at this stage though.
She's solid. Mint.
All right, well, I mean, the deal's done, but I think it'd be rude not to go for a little bit of a test drive before we load it up. So, do you have the keys?
Thanks, lad.
Oh, no, you dropped the key!
Come on, Josh, let's open her up.
Oh, no! I reckon you marked it there. I mean, technically, this looks like it's been rolled. So here we go. Oh, Craig, the engine light's on.
Fuck, I didn't see that.
So apparently 3.5 grand is very good for one of these, and we're about to find out why.
Shouldn't be an issue.
So for anyone that doesn't know, these are a 2-litre, fairly boring. No, I can't say boring, can I? Right, so we've got a crossroad here.
It's about all we're gonna get with the open diff, I think.
If the crossroad's empty, give her plenty. Here we go. Okay, so let's test the launch control.
Shiny chirp in second, lad.
Well, I have actually heard rumours about these. They will take second in the wet.
It will.
So
We're only, it's moist out, it's not wet.
it's got.
Hey, clear heat the seat on.
God, that is a mod con right there. That is nice, especially with the sunroof.
It was a nice driving car, to be completely honest with you. We should have drove this back.
Good purchase.
Yeah, good joke.
Right, this is where the problems come, because the second one's actually fell through. So we need to do a bit of Googling before setting off to find the next one. Well, Craig, you know the saying, if she's on, she's gone. Craig is very excited about this whole process because, oh my god, there's a fly on there. What is there? There's some over ramps?
Crossovers.
Crossover ramps, here we go.
I'm in my element in this thing today.
We also didn't want to mention it, but there's actually an engine check light on there.
I've seen that already. It's a new owner problem.
You look at yourself in the mirror now.
What do you reckon of the IS200 we just bought? Kind of shying away, but oh, he's very not happy about it. So our business is done, thank you very much, Mark.
That's it all.
Oh man, I've got clean hands here, man. Craig, we have a nicer view now, look at that! We have an IS200 tailgating us for the next however many hours we're on the road.
Grab the key, yeah, we gone. Life good, what you need, more than God.
So we're a little bit desperate now, and we're stuck between one where someone...
The boot floor is duct taped.
The boot floor's duct taped, and there's a key... Is it a key missing?
Yeah, no ECU and a key missing.
So we have to take his word that it's okay, and we still haven't negotiated. This how much is this? 4.5 grand he wants?
Yeah.
So we still have to negotiate down because we only have 3.5 grand of the budget left for these cars. So we have 350,000 cent left of our budget. Yeah, it makes it sound a lot more impressive. So the one that we're going to look for, I think, is up for 4.5. I'm not too sure. That's the good one, but there's a problem with the ECU and key.
Oh yeah.
And there's one with duct tape in the boot. So we're gonna have a look around, see what we can do, and see if we can bring another icon back with us. So today wasn't the best day. We went to go see 2 more, but they were shit. We thought not to rush and buy anything that was rubbish, which is fairly responsible, I think, of ourselves. I think we're learning buying new things. So we only got 1 car, unfortunately. But tomorrow we will go on the hunt again, and we will reveal the 2nd Irish iconic car. So yeah, long day, lot of miles covered, partly wasted. Let's try again tomorrow. Okay, so it's the next day, and well, Craig was a little bit annoyed that the deals didn't go through yesterday, and he was up all night on Facebook Marketplace, and this morning he has picked up the next vehicle. Okay, so I know I said at the start of this video that it was 2 Irish iconic icons, and you may have seen the IS200 and you may have been a little bit disappointed because you're expecting something like an Escort or a Corolla or something like that. Well, for this second car we are not going to disappoint, because we have bought for 3,400, so we're actually 100 under budget, this.
What do you think, Josh?
It's another IS200! You've outdone yourself on this one.
She's a gem, isn't she?
Like, I'm not gonna lie, the ones that we went up to yesterday, the duct tape in the boot and everything like that, like, they weren't looking too good. But like, these don't come around for that price. What did you say to them? Did you rob him?
It's just, you know, sporty silver, and I had to have her.
Sporty silver, it's got the 5-spoke sports, I mean, it's got the tiny bit of rust and stuff like that, but like, that's fine for what we need it for. What's on the clock?
100,000 miles, Josh. No way, she's some yoke.
Put it there, Craig. Big IS200, guys.
2 of them now, Josh.
We went through none in about 10 years to owning 2 in the space of 2 days. Well, there is another check engine light on here, so could indicate the price maybe a little bit. In typical IS200 fashion. It's like a rotary, you got to give them the good old rev before you turn them off.
Is that what that is?
Yep. Cold or warm, it's absolutely fine. Okay, so you may be wondering why we're putting the car on the ramp, and that is because it is an IS200 and it needs to do rings. So we're going to weld up the diff, I'm going to take it to Mondello where the lads are in the office, and we're going to have our own King of the Cone competition, just to brighten everyone's day, because rings make everyone better. Okay, so the reason for welding the diff is so that both wheels spin up at the same time, instead of an open diff where you get a one-wheeler peeler, it's called, where only one of the wheels actually spins. Are you supposed to clean that up before you start welding in there?
Yeah, I haven't done that.
Must have done it off camera, I'd say. Like, honestly, safety squints are not gonna get you. Wayne, will you put the mask on?
Oh, that's why to be blind in the mornings.
Well, that's a one motor diff, literally all 4 corners. Give it a spin now.
It won't turn on.
What do you mean it won't turn? There you go. Should be doing hoops in no time. A little bit of mobile of the good stuff. And a bit of sealer.
This will be too much sealer now.
Jesus, Wayne.
You want brainstorm giving out those leaking out.
That's the scrutineer of the drift events. Do you not want to put a glove on? Just straight in.
What's straight in? Clear it off afterwards now, that's when it goes hard.
No, clear the sealer off.
Where's sealer off? On it.
There There you go, what sealer? Wayne Smarter, don't do a tidy job to start with, just clean up the mess that you already made. There you go. That was your good rag.
That wasn't a good rag.
You wouldn't do any of the heavy lifting, would you?
No.
Fully tighten it, yeah?
Give her the Wayne special of 7 Dugga Duggas. It's only heat she'll be fine. And she is ready for some rings. We're going to load this up, take this to Mondello, and surprise the lads.
What do you want, Josh?
Don't say it like a bad thing. I have a surprise for you guys.
It's never good if it's Josh.
If I said, what is the one thing in the world that you can do right now, what would it be?
Well, we're having a pretty stressful day here organising events, so a little bit of fun would be nice.
What if I said you're doing rings?
Yay!
Told you that completely wasn't put on just there.
Bang, bang.
So Dave, you said go off and get 2 IS200s. Here is one.
You know, my dad used to drive this exact car in this spec.
No, it didn't have the same reputation back then, did it?
No, this is an executive car. Still is, a bit rustier now. This one is not.
You know what I will say? Like, as far as it goes, it's got heated seats, it's a nice interior, it's got tape and CD deck.
Sunroof.
That's a big thing apparently. Anyways, we're not here to talk about the car, we're here to do rings.
I mean, this year has all been about me getting into some high performance Toyotas. And we have the Supra, and I've been, you know, learning that, but this is going to be a whole other level. In fact, it's better than the Supra, I think, in some ways, because the Supra doesn't have heated seats, doesn't have a stereo and electric sunroof, so might have done a bit of a bargain here. I've never done rings in an IS200.
And you're Irish.
I know I'm Irish. I'm in the Irish car scene, and I haven't done rings in an IS200. This is a big moment.
So you never stole your dad's IS200 and saw a Crossroad and said, give it plenty?
My dad wasn't a fan of the Crossroads or MT Give It Plenty. It was also an automatic, and I was also 13. So this is all my. I'm going to pretend I'm 13-year-old Dave, and I've stolen my dad's car. And I'm going to go do rings.
Okay, so here in Ireland we have a competition called King of the Cone. And it's regarded as one of the most highly skilled contests around in the whole diffing scene. So, we have a regulation cone, space around.
Yeah, so what I've learned from watching the experts at this, we've got air conditioning off, that's another 2 horsepower, we need that. We have the 2 lights most important on an IS200. Traction control off and an engine check light. Those are the 2 very important things.
Yeah, the engine check light's on.
That's a good sign. That means it's not restricted.
Right, I say give a hell. The mandatory scan there.
Is that how it's done?
No, it's the fucking.
Oh, it's this.
Yeah.
Let's do it again.
You were throwing the NARS.
I lost points there.
I am shocked. We probably should have asked Mondello a bit of permission. Well, what's the saying? I said it wrong last time. Ask for forgiveness rather than permission. Was that right?
That is correct.
That's right. What did you say the last time?
Ask for permission rather than forgiveness.
You didn't ask me either. Neither from
You didn't get forgiveness or
or
permission.
your permission. You got neither. You got nothing. First thing you have to do is do this.
No, look, see how lounged I was. I was fair lounge.
That's not. That's
That's the position.
You're looking out the back
There you
window.
go. That's the one.
Right, you're looking out here. Just so I don't fly out of the seat, I put my bucket seat harness on.
But you may have thought you looked class in the car, but from the outside it's a thing of beauty.
I think that was probably the coolest I've ever looked. It's hard to get used to the power when you have that much torque. You just have to settle back a bit. You can over rev it at times. So you just need to. It's 140 horsepower, man. You can't just play around.
Get out of the car. I want to go in this now.
Josh, this is how they drive.
Is this how they drive?
many hands on the wheel.
I knocked over the cone with the door. That's a massive no.
Oh, did I? Nah, I think she's okay.
I think it'll do rings fine. Whether or not pro drivers can send it in over the hill in Mondello, I'm not sure, but a little bit of work to do. I'll do the arm out the window, like.
Okay, so if you do want to see these two IS200s going on Mondello Park with some of the best drivers around the world, I'm not even sure if you can hear me. Come down to Mondello Park on the 28th and 29th for the LZ World Tour. We're having a way of a time. These IS200s are way better than I thought. I think we can have a lot of fun in these.
Ah! You have to face that time. You got to be like really concentrating.
You know what? To finish this off, should we get Wayne Curran? This was his upbringing.
Wayne was reared in the back of one of these. Didn't even have a house.
I'm glad you said reared because I didn't know where you were going to go with that, Dave.
It's 40.
Wayne!
Most qualified of all of us to do this.
So what did Wayne used to say? He used to put a can of Coke on the ground and like he'd skim the can of Coke with the front tire but not knock it down or something like that.
You wouldn't send it around that cone like you were 17 years of age.
Right guys, we're going to watch a masterclass right now.
Realized from this little experiment is, and my math will be correct on this, it's 40% car, 11% hand signals, 20% traction control button off, 4% engine check light on, 9% cone width, 47% facial expression, and then 13% nod to the lads outside. That's the math I've done on it.
One more lot of rings for the road. Okay, so in the next coming episodes, we're going to be doing these things up. So let us know what we need to do. We're going to be doing angle kits, liveries, suspension, and whatever you guys recommend. This is a bit exhausting. So if you're into IS200s, make sure to keep an eye on the channel. Until then, toodaloo! Woohoo! Hopefully I got everything in that I needed to do. That was actually quite a stressful outro, if I'm going to be honest.
What? You know you are. What? Come on. Come on.
Will you come over?
No, come on.
Come on in there, John.
Ah!